Welcome, guys, to another edition of Ram at the Fights. This is a special edition, the first ever UFC preview of Ram at the Fights. This one for UFC 314. As you know, it will be headlined by Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopes, and what is expected is a great fight. And I asked for help for this to preview this card, and I reached out to this guy who is a great guy doing some great content. Also, live here in the Midwest. His name is Jack Gold. Jack, thank you for joining me tonight. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. I love everything you're doing. Think
Thanks,
you're
man.
representing the Midwest and Wisconsin fighters great. And I'm happy to be here. Let's break down this card, huh?
Thanks, man. I heard some rumor that it leak out that you and me were teaming up, and they start calling us the superpowers, the NWO of the Midwest. You heard some? I was hearing
I
about
think
that.
I've been hearing some rumblings.
So, Jack, I'm excited for Saturday for this Saturday. Great card. I mean, the UFC always try to bring the best as possible for a car in Miami. I would like to start with some of the prelims fights. One fight that is intriguing me is Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper.
Mhm.
How do you see this fight going?
I mean, I really like both guys. And I'm a young guy. I love watching Chase Hooper. I've watched him since he was 18 in the UFC, and now he's grown into an adult, a big, strong guy. And I like Jim Miller. He's one of the oldest guys on the roster, but I think Chase Hooper's a minus 800 for this card, and I think he's gonna make it look like he's a minus 800 on this card.
I agree. Chase Hooper is 4-0 since he moved to 155. I mean, Jim Miller, one I admire Jim Miller a lot. Respect, he's doing it at his age. But man, Chase Hooper is looking really good in his fight, and I think I'm gonna throw myself in there and say probably it's gonna end up like in a submission probably. But yeah, I agree with you in this one. I see Chase Hooper winning.
And if he wins, I think he's really close to getting into those rankings. Like after this win, maybe he gets a Bobby Green. And if he beats Bobby Green and Jim Miller, like he's right there for number 15, number 14, number 16.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean probably the man 155 is probably the hardest division right now. Like everyone is good. The non-ranked guys, the ranked guys are. Wah,
Yeah, I think
the-
number 15 right now is like Grant Dawson or Ignacio Bahamondes or something like that.
yeah.
And both of them, I mean, they are killers, especially Ignacio.
Oh
Being
yeah.
being a Chicago guy, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Man, I love it. So okay, the other fight in the prelims very interesting because we have the former title challenger Jan Xianan versus Virna Jandiroba. Virna coming from four victories in a row. I think. How do you
I
see
think
this
so,
going?
yeah. I listen, I love Verna. I love her. But I think this is as classic as like a striker versus grappler matchup as there is. I think if it stays on the feet, I think Jan is going to look fantastic. And I think if Verna can get her down to the ground, I think she gets the finish.
Yeah, I gonna agree again with you in this one. If I gonna say a prediction, I see Yang winning this fight, keeping the distance, defending the takedowns. I think Yang Wei Li was more of a threat in the grappling department than Virna. Uh, she has been improving a lot, but and we're gonna see on Saturday, right? But I see this Jan rebounding back and winning this one.
Yeah, no, I think it's a very 50-50 fight, but I think Verna's going to get it done.
Oh, there you go. I like it. We have a one-on-one now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. The future prelim. Ah, man, I really intrigued with this one. It's gonna be Dan Ige. We all know Dan Ige is a killer, one of the BMFs on the roster.
I
You can
love it.
you can call him 3 hours before the fight. And, hey, we got something here. He got grab his
45,
bag.
55, 65 doesn't matter.
But he's gonna face Sean Woodson, who is in a streak right now. Really good, really tall, unbelievable. I mean, people don't know, but he used to fight at heavyweight. Like, and when they do the picture comparison, man, it's insane. The comparison, how he looks like right now, how he used to fight at that weight.
I
So,
know it's crazy. Like I think this is a really interesting fight because I think Sean Woodson's 8 inches taller and has an 8 inch reach advantage. And I think that's going to be very tough for Ige to get around. But like you said, Ige is one of the BMFs. I think Ige is going to dip, 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 catch him with an overhand. I think if Luis Saldana could do it, I think Dan Ige can do it.
oh, there you go. Well, man, you know that I love Danny, man, and I think this will be one of the fights of the night. One of the fights of the night's candidates. But I don't know. I will pick with my heart to say Danny, but something is telling me Sean Woodson would get it done, man. I don't know why.
I
I
know.
don't
I
know.
think I've been flipping back and forth. Oh, I don't know.
So in this one I have Sean Woodson. I think if he keep the distance, he keep Danny outside, he will tear him apart and probably win by a decision, or probably he can get the finish. But yeah, I'm picking Sean in this one.
Yeah, so now we got two different. We got two
Yeah,
different.
yeah, yeah. I liking this, man. Well, time for the main car, man. I'm starting to steady fight here in Milwaukee. I tell you, feeling the heat now. Main car. I feel like every fight in this main car, it could be a main event in any fight night. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think this card is stacked. And think about beforehand, Carlos Prates and Jeff Neal was on this card as well. Like
Yeah.
even more stacked.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, too bad we don't have it. I mean, he has now a better chance, right? But we do gonna talk about that one later. But all right, to start the main card, Nikita Kirillov versus Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes, his resurgence have been impressive. How do you see this fight going?
I really like Dominic Reyes. I to this day I think he beat John Jones. But I think this is a tough one, man. Like he has a resurgence and was against Dustin Jacoby and Anthony Smith, who are good, but I don't think they're Nikita Krylov. I think Nikita Krylov is very good. I think he probably gets a finish.
Yeah, and in this one, I gonna agree with you. Nikita Kirillov is very good, very tough. Dominic, he's doing good things, and I don't, and I will I will put myself out there. I'm seeing this like Nikita could win by submission in this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a knockout. I think he
Oh,
gets it done
oh,
early.
all right, all right. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, like Dominic, he's resurgent. But you said his opponents, it's not his fault, but he beat them. But now he has a very, very tough test. Well, the next, oh my God,
This one's
you have the
awesome.
hoodie on. I see you there. I probably not gonna even ask you,
I
man.
think I might surprise you.
I want to hear this. Okay, so it's Bryce Mitchell against Jan Lord Silva. My God, the build up to this fight has been crazy. Uh,
I love it. It's been awesome.
I probably am more excited for this fight. Like if in in the level of what fight I want to watch, this is the one. This is my
For
main event.
sure.
That's
For sure.
tell me, Jack, how you see this one going?
Now I'm wearing the Fighting Nerds hoodie. I love the Fighting Nerds. They're awesome. But putting on my brain, like turning off my bias. I think Bryce Mitchell's a lot bigger. I think we've seen Charles Jourdain take down Gene Silva 3 times in that fight. I think we've seen training footage with Gene Silva being taken down over and over and over again. If Bryce Mitchell shoots for a takedown and gets him down, I don't think Gene Silva's getting up. So I think I'm going to take Bryce Mitchell by a first or second round submission.
Wow!
And then
Oh
Gene
man,
Silva bounces back. And then
yeah.
Gene Silva bounces back.
No, and it's a very Your take is very realistic. Bryce need to grapple, come with heavy grappling in this match, put the pressure. Don't let Jan Silva going on. But man, uh, the thing is, even the Bryce Mitchell say crazy stuff. I
He's
like him.
crazy.
Yeah, I like him as a fighter, like other fighters do other stuff for controversy and have followers. I say he's doing his own thing, probably not the the way you're supposed to, but he's doing his own thing. I'm probably, I have admiration for him for that, and also in the cage, he's a very good fighter. But man, I think he has. Big knockout call a couple of times already. And man, the fighting nerds, I see them as an unstoppable force right now. I had to go with Jan Silva by knockout in this one, man. Probably first, say Bryce Mitchell first, second. I would say Jan Silva first or second round.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the fighting nerds are on fire. I was texting you about this. I love Mikhail and Jacek. He's in the earlier prelims, but he's a fighting nerd now. We got people
Yeah.
all over the place coming down. But I think I think Gene Silva's really good and can easily knock out Bryce Mitchell. And like you said, I think Bryce Mitchell's he says some crazy, crazy stuff. But I almost find it not endearing, but he's so true to himself. He loves God, he loves Arkansas, he loves farming. Where he kind of reminds me, my grandfather lives in northern Wisconsin. He
Okay.
reminds me of his neighbors. And are they crazy people? Sure, but they're great neighbors and they're super nice and they'll help you. So I think he's an absolute Looney Tune, but I think he's probably a good guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see it that way too. And that's I see that people grab the stuff he said too, but as you said, he also promote good things as the farming, and you know how things are going now, and yeah, I think yeah, he's doing his own thing. That's how I see it. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm very excited for this fight. The next one, very intriguing too. Jair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. Jair sometimes look like he could be champion material, but then in other fights, he find a way. Uh, I would say to screw it up. I don't want to throw,
He kind of figures
stuff
out
at
a way
me.
to lose. Like,
Yeah.
and I love Yair.
Oh,
I
me too.
VF Valley Flow Striking Academy. I love them. Chicago, Ignacio Bilal, all those guys. I love them down there. I just think, and I think he's really good. I think he's super fast, and I like Patricio too. But I think Yair is going to be a little too fast for him. But if it gets to like late round two, round three, and Patricio's still there and grappling a little bit, I'd be very nervous.
Yeah, I agree. In this one, as I said that from Jair, even for this fight, I have Jair winning, and the reason is Patricio is in age. The other thing is he had 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah, against Sergio Perez, he had a weight cut to bantamweight.
Super
Uh,
weird. I
yeah,
was there. I think you were there for that one. I
yeah, I
was there
was.
for that one
Yeah,
too.
I was
It was
there.
it was a weird fight from him.
Yeah, and he didn't look also like healthy at all, and doing that. I mean, not his fault because in Bellator there weren't many paths for the matchmaking was kind of
It was
weird.
at the end. That was at the end of Bellator's road. I think that was Bellator 301 or something like that. That
Yeah,
99.
so but yeah, I don't see. I could see threatening him. Probably if they go do some grappling exchanges, but I see Jair winning this fight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quick too.
Oh,
I think he's gonna teep the body, kick the body, teep the body, and then fake one, two down the pipe. Just be faster. Clip him when Patricio's cold. He hasn't fought in a while.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I have it by finish. I would say Jair by decision in this one.
Okay.
So, all right, now we're heading up to the co-main event.
Oh yeah.
As the heat is going on, I might not see when I'm ready for Miami. I told you this before the fight start. So let's go
Oh
now,
yeah.
brother.
Looking like Miami Vice. All you're missing now is the fedora.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's 35 here, but forget about that. I'm feeling the Miami Heat now, you know.
Oh man. But it is,
uh,
it's a great co-main event.
oh yeah, man. Well, Paddy Pimblett, Michael Chandler, uh, their trash talk has been weird, like praising each other here, a bit of trash talk here. How you see this fight going?
Every day I'm flip-flopping. Like my initial thought and what I keep going back to is like Patty's younger. He's got a great submission game. And I almost said he was better, but I don't. He's not. I was rewatching some of those fights where it's like Chandler, if he kind of has the same thing as Yair, like every single fight, first round, he hurts his opponent bad. Charles, Gaethje, Poirier. Like in a different world, he could have been 5-1 or 5-0 and fighting Islam. But and Patty's looked, he should have lost to Jared Gordon. Michael Chandler is so much better than Jared Gordon. But I just think Patty, I think it's just destiny. I think it's fate. Patty's going to win by a quick sub, like first or second round.
Well, Jack, I'm gonna agree with you in this one too. And by the same path, Michael Chandler is he go there, you know, kill or be killed.
And he
My
gets
own
killed a lot.
my yeah, and my only concern about Paddy is that he keep his chins very up, and Chandler could
Just
come with an
hung, hung,
overhand.
hung.
Yeah, and that's probably the way I can see Chandler because honestly, he's very exciting fighter. He has fight of the night in almost every fight since he joined the UFC. But the fighting IQ, man, I don't know. His game plan is sometimes you can understand what he's doing.
It's crazy. Like sometimes it's like, bro, you're one of the best. You're a fantastic wrestler. Wrestle. You could
Yeah,
win by wrestling. Or like,
yeah.
dude, you got him. Just don't mess this up.
But man, Jack, I see this Spady winning by finish, solidifying himself as one of the top contenders in the lightweight division, and getting us in the future a possibility of finally got Ilya Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. And after all that press conference,
Who
the
would have thought? I wouldn't have thought we got here.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes the UFC, by destiny or something, they end up writing the best storytelling that they can ever do if they ever plan it. Like
No, it's fate. It's fate. Patty's gonna win this one. I love Bilal, but the UFC hates Bilal.
oh yeah.
So I think Bilal's gonna win. But because the UFC doesn't want it, JDM's gonna beat Bilal. Islam's gonna move up, fight JDM for the welterweight title. Topuria is gonna fight Charles and beat Charles. Once Patty wins this, it's gonna be Ilya Patty for the vacant, undisputed 155 title.
Oh yeah, yeah. If that scenario happens, man, that there's no other fight to make. You know how many pay-per-view that fight's gonna sell, all the
And the
drama.
UFC doesn't like Armin either. Armin's not getting a shot.
Oh no, 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 definitely. And well, man, there you have it, the co-main event. Let us know if you guys agree with us. I forgot to say that at the beginning too. The comments, whoever's watching, let us know. And now, time for the main event: Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. Man, I've been waiting for this fight. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very exciting fight. I feel any fight could be fight of the night here, but this one has all. to be the fight of the night. And finally having a main event that the UFC is lacking to having a main event to be the fight of the night lately. And I think this one could be next Saturday. What do you think of this fight, Jack?
I'm nervous, man. I love Alex Volkanovski, and I really like Diego Lopez too. But I'm nervous because I think Diego Lopez is gonna knock him out early, like first round, first minute and a half. Or, and if he doesn't, I think it's gonna be a awesome fight where Volkanovski wins a decision. But I don't. I think Volk might be done. I think his chin might be done. But
Man, I I see that too, but this is a very hard fight to for me because I like both fighters. And I s- like I feel I just one day to have a good fight out there. The fans enjoy, the crowd go crazy, everybody at their homes, losing it, social media talking about it. But man, uh, I seen also Diego Lopez get clipped before by probably less power fighters
yeah,
so that's what
Brito, Joe Anderson, Brito, Dan Ige in the third round on 10
yeah.
hours notice. Like I think if Volk survives the first or second round, he's in business. He's gonna be cooking.
Yeah,
But
he really looking really good shape compared to his previous fights.
yeah, he's healthy. He's back. So I don't. We'll see. Who knows? Because like the first loss with Islam, like what was that? 11 days notice or something like that. Looked terrible. And then versus Elia, he looked bad too.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if he's was it like a year off now. He have a bit more a year. Hopefully that help him.
I think just about 14 months because I think it was February 17th of last year he
Yeah.
fought Elia.
So the other factor is the age on title fights. You know that stat they put like in every card. Like yeah, man. And
Zero, man. 0 and 30 or something like that.
but you know what, Jack? I just turned 40 last week. I'm going with the old man now. We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna put that one on the column. And I think
Listen,
Alexander Volkanovski win by decision in a very, very exciting fight. That's how I see this going.
that's what I hope for. I want Volkanovski to win. I want Anu, the
Yeah.
two-time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the stat stays at 0.
And the thing is, think about the many scenarios now. If Alexander wins, uh, he have fighters he hasn't fought yet, and Diego Lopez too. But now, if Jair win this one and Diego Lopez wins, you heard what happened today that Jair don't agree with Diego representing Mexico. There's something building up there.
I
So it's
know.
gonna
I
be.
and listen, I think I'm trying to make it out to that main event, Diego Lopez, Yair Rodriguez, UFC Noche.
Yeah, oh man, that would be awesome. Yeah.
I know, I'm trying, but I just think, and if that fight were to happen, I think Diego Lopez wins.
Oh
But
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it's silly to think what like Yair was like, oh, he doesn't represent Mexico and whatnot. I think it's like you live in America half the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Diego has moved to Mexico and lived there for a very long time.
yeah,
It's been like 10 years or something. I think if he's promoting it, I think that's a good thing.
yeah, yeah. And I feel he's not hurting anybody. It's like me being from Puerto Rico. I moved here to the Midwest, and I hear promoting like interviewing Midwest fighters and stuff. And people, hey, why you don't interview Puerto Ricans? But I also do it. I'm reaching out to them too. So, well, I think he's not hurting anybody with that. So, but I like that Jair bring that up just to steer the pot and
Yeah,
be there something
trying to
for the
put
future.
himself in that main
Yeah.
event.
Yeah, yeah. Well, guys, there you have it. UFC
Oh,
314 preview. Let us know if you agree with our picks. If you like the previews the first time. I don't know. As I told you, rumors were hearing as we teaming up. Jack, before we go, I want to ask you, you're doing a great job with your content. You even interview Big E, WWE legend. I got excited. I wrote to you because I told you I can interview MMA fighters. I can be around. You have seen me around Nate Diaz, Dustin
I
Poirier,
know. I see
and
the Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier,
and I
Moreno. That's what I'm like.
and I keep my cool, like okay, calm down. But man, like if I see a WWE wrestler, I will lose it because I will bring my inner child. And now like my older kids, it's like my older kids like very, very into it, and I'm like regain that fidelity to watch it like religiously every Monday and Friday. Man, I will lose it. Tell me how was interviewing me?
It was really cool. He was a super nice guy. So jacked. He's huge, but super nice. Very, very good on the mic. You could totally hear that he has those skills. Uh, yeah, it was great. He's working on the board of production for XFC, the event I was covering, to try to make it more professional as a show. So trying to put the wrestling into it, and I just had the opportunity to see him and get a couple minutes with him.
Oh, that's cool, man. And I guess if he's involved in that, he's a big MMA fan too, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. And I was gonna ask you too. I have seen you in a couple events of XFC. How is like? I mean, the production looks good, look very professional. What do you think of that organization?
I really enjoy them. My only irk with them is I wish they had more shows. They
Okay.
only have like 4 or 5 shows a year, but when they do, I think it's fun. They are very good to people wanting to try and cover the event. I think the production's good. The fights are always good. They match make it with some fun fighters like this last one. It had like Said Yukub Kakramanov on the card. We had Emiliano Sordi on the card.
Oh
We had
wow.
Marcos Brigagao. And the main event was Kenny Cross. Kenny Cross is the man. So
Yeah, that's the guy with the mullet, right?
mullet, the hair,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
tough.
I saw some highlights. Yeah, he's legit. He is really
I'm
good.
hoping the UFC signs him now. 4 fight win streak, 16-4, one on the contender series.
Yeah,
I'm a big Kenny Cross supporter.
nice, nice. And tell us where we what outlet you're working now, where we can follow you. Tell us all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got my Instagram. It's Jack Gold MMA. Give me a shout on there, you know. I have a TV show called The Combat Zone on Titan TV. We've got 3 episodes left. 2 are for WrestleMania, so
Ooh.
big time stuff on there. And then our last one is going to be a big time MMA episode. And then I've Jack Gold Media on YouTube. I've interviewed a couple fighters on there, and yeah.
Yeah, there you have it, guys. Well, Jack, again, thanks, brother. I
Thank
really
you for having me.
appreciate. I wanted to reach out to you for a long time. Well, finally I did. I'm glad I did it. I don't know if this is gonna be first and last time. Hopefully we can keep doing this in the future a couple of more times. I
Oh,
would
I would
love
I
it.
would love to do it again, and I if we do it again next time, I'll have a better background. I'm on the move right now.
It's okay. This background is improvised. I do it for my show. I have the speaking of Chicago, I have the Jose Chori
I
Torres
know. I
here.
love Shorty Torres. He's the man.
Yeah, man. By the way, I have to confess, since when I that interview with him, like gave me more confidence to keep doing this. Like I saw his big following, and I never thought he was gonna reach back to me. Like when and quick, I was like, oh my god! I thank him. I told him like Jose that man that interview like changed my mindset. Keep doing this content. No, he's the guy, man. He's the guy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I want to shout out. I don't know if you watch BKFC at all.
Oh
They
yeah, I'm all in, brother.
same. I'm going to Clearwater to cover that event.
Oh really?
I'm super pumped, but one of my I've interviewed Nathan Rivera. He's 3-0
Yep.
in BKFC. He's on the card. One of the nicest guys you'll meet. But same with him. He's been super kind. We've talked. He's given me a lot of confidence. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him. I appreciate him for doing this. But
Nice, nice. Yeah, no, man. I will say right now it's UFC and BKFC. You see my Instagram, my YouTube channel. I think most of the fighters now that I interview are BKFC. Last one I did it in Spanish, really good.
I saw the Instagram clips of that.
Yeah, and he's the dream killer. I got Plaza Loa. He's a beast, man. Hopefully they give him the title, man, because he's 5-0, 5 finishes. What are they waiting
I
for,
know
man?
he's a featherweight too, right?
Yeah, he's a
I know
featherweight.
my boy's been calling your boy out. I'm trying to see that fight
Oh
happen.
yeah, man. They need to be like a number one contender or something because those guys are really good, you know, and something gotta happen. So, but yeah, I'm all into BKFC.
Yeah, but this was awesome. Thank you.
No, thank you. Well, guys, as I gonna remind you again, subscribe to the channel, like the preview show today. No? Kind of an interview. I like to ask Jack a couple of questions. Jack, thank you for doing this. Make sure to follow him too. Good night, everybody.